Welcome back to the Mind and Money podcast. I'm Val, a financial planner.
And I'm Sherry, a financial coach. And today we're talking about a little bit of spring cleaning for your finances, your tech, just your life in general that isn't your physical space, because that was last week. Go check it out. So
yes, this is more your financial health, kickstarting the spring feeling, which you can do this anytime in the year. But I think that the spring brings a bit of like an awakening, a fresh feeling.
A new opportunity to
let's tidy
a little bit. So
evaluate.
We've got some ideas jotted down, but I'm sure we're going to go on 7 tangents. But the first one that comes up is something that I try to do on a regular basis, but unsubscribe from things that are hitting your inbox that aren't adding value to your life, specifically things that are pushing you to feel tempted to spend. If something's hitting your inbox and you're like, ooh, wasn't feeling spendy, but I am now, that's a pretty good indicator that you should unsubscribe. Like the amount of money that companies, especially larger companies, invest in marketing to get you to click buy now, add to cart, feel that scarcity of, oh yeah, but the 15% off sale ends tomorrow or it's only 2 days. Unsubscribe from that shit. If you think 2 weeks after the sale is up, you feel the need to go buy something, go and buy it and look for a discount code online. Also, random money saving tip. If you're buying something online, always go look for a discount code. Just go search for discount code for blah, 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 the month and the year. And very often you will find discount codes. I get them every time I buy my protein powder. There's always an online code, which gets me generally a free sample size of something, especially when it's a big purchase. Maybe not necessarily just Googling a coupon, but just Googling that thing you want to buy and seeing if it comes up somewhere else. I recently invested in something, and to buy it directly from the business, which I always prefer to do, but to buy it directly from them was twice as much versus buying it from Costco. I will sometimes still do that, but this was just too much. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars savings to buy it from Costco. And also, if you buy it from Costco, you can just return it 10 years from now and get all your money back, which I appreciate. So always look for an alternative, lower spending, which was not the point of this podcast at all, but it popped into my mind. So
unsubscribing emails, junk, blocking, whatever it may be. I also have noticed on social media hitting the unfollow or the snooze for different advertisements. So cleaning that up as well, so you're not over inundated with as much. Deleting apps might be a thing as well.
Yep.
Especially online shopping apps.
One thing that I saw somebody recommend years ago was every time you're updating apps on your phone or your computer or your iPad, looking at those apps and before they're updated, like, am I using these? And if you're not, just going to delete them instead of updating them. So just kind of keep your digital space more clear.
We were also talking about when it comes to the finances piece. Again, you can do this any time of the year, but when it comes to like decluttering or getting rid of things that you're no longer using, canceling subscriptions.
Yes. And the challenge is that your subscriptions can be coming out of your bank account, going through PayPal, going on a credit card, and it's very hard to track them all. But even if you take 15 minutes and you go through your bank statement and your credit card statements, generally they're highlighted to indicate, especially on credit cards, that they're recurring so that you can see which ones are the regular monthly costs. And I know it's handy, easier to have your Disney Plus, your Netflix, your Hulu, like all of them, but think about cycling through them and canceling one for a couple months, canceling another one a couple months. And yes, you're not going to get rich, but you might be shocked by the amount of money that you're spending in monthly TV subscriptions. And I think we were just very accustomed to how much cable cost.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, I was paying $80 for cable. So if I'm paying $60 for subscriptions, not a big deal.
I'm still ahead.
You're still ahead, but you could be more decisive with your dollars with what you're actually using. So
even with the nicer weather, evaluating like the gym membership that you might have gotten in January.
Yep.
Do you still want to keep it? Do you want to pause it for the summer? Are you utilizing it?
And one of the things, it's like, I don't know if it's this gym owner's secret to earning money. It can be so challenging to actually cancel.
I have heard that about
gym membership,
like the bigger corporations, like Fit for Less or whatever. Yeah.
I've heard like Fit for Less's whole business strategy is to make their membership so cheap and their canceling process very challenging. And then if all of the people that actually had memberships went to the gym, they would be over capacity. Like their whole strategy is, we'll make it such an affordable monthly payment that you just leave it. And we get, I think $10 is like a month is a common amount.
It's funny.
If you could ever in your life go to the gym on a regular basis, go into that damn gym and cancel that membership if you're not using it. I don't care if it's only $10 because that's $10. You could buy a nice fancy latte for that $10 and maybe even a little treat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn. When you were saying that, I was like, yeah, that's a great idea, Val. Okay.
And
so good.
Often when you go to cancel something too, and if you're an entrepreneur, look at your business side of this too, but often when you go in and cancel something, you will then get a promotional offer. Like, oh, you want to cancel? Here, the next 3 months, I can give you 50% off.
Or they'll say, do you just want to pause instead?
Yep. And then if you do just pause, put a reminder in your phone to reevaluate before it unpauses. Yes. So just think about making sure you're using the things that you're putting your dollars towards and thinking about removing credit cards from things too. So every time I go and purchase something online, they want to do me a solid favor and remember my credit card information for next time. And I always decline because if I am too busy, lazy, distracted to get up and go get my credit card number and put it in the online shopping app or website, I don't need the thing.
And I probably don't need it. Yes.
And if you have your credit card number memorized,
that's very impressive, but dangerous.
Call your credit card company and try to get a new one and try to actively not memorize it. Now, I understand maybe you're just like a numbers person and these things just burn in your brain, but think about how you can create some challenges so that it doesn't stick in your brain.
Create more space, more pause. In the world of efficiency for our brains, it also is a very dangerous world. The buy now swipe is dangerous. I've also had it twice recently where clients and for myself, just going online on their cell phone provider portal, they were able to save money and have a better plan. So different promotions that way.
Yep. And also, squirrel side note, you are most likely going to save dollars if you purchase your cell phone from so if you're buying an Apple phone directly from Apple or even at Costco versus buying it from your cell phone provider, because when you buy it from your cell phone provider, they're jacking up your plan costs and very often you just stay there. So if you've got a really affordable plan that you like now and you go and get a new phone, you're probably never getting back to that affordable plan. And the argument might be, well, that's great, Sherry, but I can't afford $1,000 plus right now. But I've noticed that Apple specifically has like monthly payments that you can go on, which probably are similar to if you bought it from directly from your cell phone provider. So just look for other options and really taking that time to get some clarity on where you stand financially. I had a client message me recently and just say like they were feeling a little stressed, a little overwhelmed. They were feeling like things weren't going well for them financially. And I'm so proud of this client because they then took a step back and evaluated their numbers, specifically their debts, because they're working on paying off some debts. And they listed all of their debts and their current balances. And doing that gave them the clarity that their balances had been trending down. And that opened up the realization to them is that they've been focusing on buying things with money from their bank account, using debit, not using their credit card as much. So even though it might have felt a little more scarce because they had less in their bank, they actually had been making progress. And yes, it's slow, but it's baby steps. So taking some time to take stock of where your debts are and listing them all out and just to see if you listed them out 6 months ago, a year ago, how far you've come.
Yes.
And then one thing, like looking at your beneficiaries on your investments, on your life insurance.
Yes, your insurance policies, your group benefits at work. So making sure that those are going to the places or people you want them to go to. Also naming contingent beneficiaries, which means second place. So if something happens to you and the first beneficiary, having it set up to go to the next person that you would like it to be named to. Many a times I have come across situations where someone maybe still has their parent named, but they have a spouse and children now. So freshen that up.
Somebody has an ex-spouse name.
Yep.
And
I've seen that as well.
They actually pass away and they have a new spouse and the new spouse doesn't get anything and the ex-spouse gets all of the things. And it's not fun to go and update your beneficiary, but it's really not fun if something happens to you and your beneficiaries aren't who you want them to be.
Have it lined up.
Yep. And like there's ways to do this online. If you're working with a financial planner, reach out to them and just like say, hey, can we check this? What do we have to do to get it all updated? And then kind of a similar idea is to look at your benefits. So if you have health benefits from an employer, you've got your own private ones, look at what you're actually able to access through your benefits. Evaluate how you can use them a little better. Yes. This is on behalf of all the registered massage therapists in the world. If you have massage as part of your benefits and you want to use it as much as possible, take the time to look at what you have available to you and schedule out those massages at regular intervals for the rest of the year versus calling them up like November, December, and being like, I have $500 left to use. How many massages can I get in before the end of the calendar year?
Please don't do that to them. Space it out, pace it out, and also providing more of a benefit to yourself.
Yeah, and it's great to get a massage a week for 5 weeks, but it's not great for your massage therapist to try and squeeze you in because November, December for them, especially December, is they are swamped because so many people
everyone else is doing that.
Look to see like if you've got glasses, when you can get your next eye exam, when you can get more glasses or contacts. Like what benefits are there that are more leaning towards optimizing your health, not waiting for you to get sick, like massage, physio,
preventative,
and just use it to take care of yourself. And having a massage once a month it's a nice little treat. And when benefits cover most of it, it's a nice little inexpensive treat.
Yeah. So looking now, forecasting it out, use them.
Book it and then put it in your calendar so you don't forget, or add a reminder, do what you need to do so that you have those systems so that your massage therapist isn't calling you saying, you missed your appointment. Develop those strategies.
Thanks for listening to the Mind and Money podcast.
And we can't wait to see you next time. And be sure to like and subscribe so you get notified of future episodes. Have a great day.